Yo guys, how's it going? Zep here, back here with another video, and today I'm going to be showing you the best ways to make coins in FIFA 16. Now, the first and probably the best way that isn't actually like working the market is going to be just frankly playing games. That's how you're going to earn most of your coins, because as long as you don't get a big DNF rating, you'll get about 1,000 coins per game, and it's really easy. All you have to do is play, you're going to have fun, and you're going to get 1,000 coins for just doing that. Now keep in mind that your passing percentage and the amount of goals you score will also come into perspective on the amount of coins you will make while playing games. So don't be afraid to run up the score and try to pass a little bit in the back if you're winning, so that way you'll probably get more coins at the end. The second method I'm going to show you is called the bronze pack method, and it's probably the best and wise of actually working the market or opening packs. So basically you're going to open the cheapest bronze pack, which costs 450 coins. Keep that in mind, that it only costs 450 coins. Now pretty much no matter what you're going to get, all these players will sell for about 200 coins on the transfer market or more. I just did 200 because I was in a little bit of a rush, and that's just what I listed them as. So think about that. After you list two players, you've already made 400 of that 450 coins back, and you're going to list everything else in the pack for the same amount too. So you're making almost a 1k profit on every single pack, and you can just keep doing that over and over again. You also have the chance of pulling a rare bronze player that will actually sell for a lot, such as Yanni, which will sell for 50k, and he's only a bronze player. So you have a pretty good chance of making a high profit on these bronze packs, and there's no way you can basically lose profit on these. It's very easy. You can try to open the little bit higher bronze pack that costs a little bit more, but I wouldn't advise it. I think this is the best way. The next method here is called the silver player method. Now this is one of my favorites personally because I think it works really well, and it's also going to work really well at the beginning of the game because there aren't as many players to put stuff up. So go on the transfer market and just put your player to silver and then search. So I found a Cortez there. Now I'm going to go back out and I'm going to put Cortez in the players that I'm going to search for. There he is, and I'm going to search. As you can see, there are only 6 on the market. So, and most of them are around 200 or 300 coins to buy now. So what I'm going to do is buy all those for 200 or 300 coins besides the 10k ones. And then I'm going to relist them for 500 to 600 coins. Now, I only did 500 to 600 because I want them to sell fast, but you can go up to 1 or 2k just because you're owning that player. So everyone is going to have to buy it for your price if they want that player. It's a really easy method, and it's going to work really well at the beginning of the game, like I said, because there aren't as many players on the market. Now, as you can see, I bought them all, and then I relisted them. And if I believe I made around a 3k profit off of this because all of them sold within the hour. So you can try that. You kind of have to experiment with what player you want to do it with because a lot of the players are pretty popular, and they're going to have a lot on the market just because people really want them, and their price is going to be cheap. So you kind of have to experiment with it and kind of get the feel for it. But this method works really well, as you can see here. The next method here applies to consumable and attribute cards. I wouldn't really call it a method because it just depends on what you want to do, but I just searched for random consumables and I tried to buy them if they were around 100 or 200 coins buy now, and then I would relist them for 300 or 400 because people don't really look at the prices on here, especially if they're cheap. They'll just buy whichever one is the first one there, and once it gets to 10 minutes, yours might be the first one there, and they'll just buy yours because it's pretty cheap, and they won't look to see if there's a cheaper one at 100 or 200 coins. So you can make a profit of about 200, but it really just depends on what you want to do, like I said, because you can try it, but it is going to be a little bit risky because a lot of them won't sell, and you will wind up not making a profit. But I mean, you can always make your money back if they're 100 to 200 coins starting out. This next method here is one of my favorites, and I think it works really well. So what you're going to do is just go to silver jerseys or logos and just try to find one that you think looks cool and is at a really cheap price from what you see. Now back out and search for that jersey exactly. So here I believe, I didn't know which league it was in, so I searched for it, but I think it was Burnsy or something like that, but I eventually found it. It was in Football League 3, so it's a really small team that no one really knows about, but basically I went in there, and there was only one jersey, and it was really cheap, so I bought it, and then I sold it for 2k, and I think I made a 1,400 coin profit or something like that, if I remember. See, I find it here, and it's only 200, and it's the only one on there, so obviously I bought it, and then relisted it for a way higher price to make a huge profit. Like I said, this is going to be one of the methods that works really well at the beginning of the game because there aren't as many skilled players, and they're not gonna be as much stuff on the market as well. So it's gonna work really well. And I believe after the video I did this 4 or 6 times, and I've already had 50k profit off just that method alone. So you definitely should give it a try. I have a quick tip for you guys. Don't be afraid to look at some of the more popular players that are in your price range, because let's say Lewandowski goes for 80K, which he does, and that's his usual price. Well, if you search for Lewandowski, you might just happen to find one that's at 70 or 75K buy now. So you can buy that and then turn around and make a 5K profit. So don't be afraid to look for some more popular players that will make you a profit as well. The next method here is called the gold player quick sell. So if we go to an unrare gold player such as this, you can see that it's quick sells for 312, and all unrare gold players quick sell for 312. So now if we go back to the transfer market and search for a non-rare gold and put our buy now price maximum at 200, 250, or 300 coins, we'll search for one in that price, we'll buy them, and then we will quick sell them for 312, therefore making us a profit depending on what you bought them for. Now, there weren't any up right now just because this is EA access, and only more skilled players buy EA access. Also, there's not as many people playing the game at the moment, so there won't be as many stuff on the market. But when the game actually comes out, there will be a lot of noob players, and they won't really know what's going on, and they won't know that's a thing. So they might list them for that price. So you definitely should try searching in that range. Another method you could try, I don't think it's going to work very well, but it's called the 59th minute method. So basically what you do is go on the transfer market and try to find the 59th minute. Like at the time remaining down at the beginning, try to find the 59th minute, and there will probably be stills. But I don't think this is going to work really well, number one, because there's price ranges, and number two, because there's usually bots that will buy them right away if they're under a certain price. So it's not going to work that well, but you can always try it and see if you happen to find something. So my last piece of advice for you is the EA Sports catalog, and this actually isn't in FUT, but if you go to customize and go to catalog, a lot of people don't realize, but there is some cool rewards on here. So if you scroll over to the Ultimate Team tab by pressing RB, there are a lot of coin rewards that will actually give you straight coins in FIFA, and there are also a lot that will give you like a 1K bonus after you play a game. So like instead of earning like 1K on a game, you'll get 2K for a certain amount of games, and you just get free coins off of that. Also, if you've played FIFA for a couple of years, you're probably a higher level than you think. Like, I was level 34, so I already had a bunch of stuff I could unlock in Ultimate Team. As you can see, I got that 1K for 10 games. So that means I'll get 1K extra on every game that I play for 10 games straight. And I have tons of those in there that you can redeem. And I'm sure all of you have those as well. If not, you will level up eventually and get a lot of those. So, I mean, that's a really easy way to make some coins just by using the game itself. Alright guys, so those are all the tips I have for you. If you have any that I didn't put in here, go ahead and leave them in the comments so everyone gets a feel on how to make coins in the game. Make sure to subscribe. It helps you, it helps me a lot more than you think. Like the video if you did enjoy it, and make sure to follow me on Twitter. Also check out my NHL channel for daily NHL uploads. I'll be uploading FIFA daily throughout the month, and then my video schedule will go to 3 videos a week. So make sure to subscribe and check out my channel for really good FIFA 16 content. Other than that, I will see you guys later. Peace.